What's good, Double Life Society? I'm Buddha.
Here at the video shoot for Sippin'. It's gonna be crazy, so make sure you get ready for it.
Me and Lilo, we went to Livingstone College in Salisbury, North Carolina, and the whole scenario came about. I was in my dorm room, and what I usually did around the dorm was I used to cut hair and sell CDs. And one day I think Lilo had a show or something like that, and I was cutting his hair. He noticed that I had like a little mini computer setup, and he was like, "You record music?" And I was like, "I do a little something." He's like, "Well, shit, let me hear something." So I let her hear a song, and he was like, "Oh shit, that's tight and shit," And it all started as just making music for us and being high, but it gradually fucking just kept getting better, and now we're here. It's a blessing how Mr. Smith, he kind of put us to a test, and he was like, I'm fucking with y'all, but honestly, y'all niggas ain't really done shit yet. Y'all made a couple songs and I like them, you know what I mean? So he came to Charlotte probably about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, and he brought us a whole bunch of just heat, and ever since then we just been making heat, and I give it to Mr. Smith because he really kind of honed in on us and developed the sound. Move On came from a song that I had done probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and it was actually called Fear. And and the cool thing about the first version of Move On that we ever did was he went in and he beatboxed the drums. So he made up a beat like that, and then he laid some guitar riffs over that, and then we just laid the vocals for it.
Life.
It sounds cliche, but Lilo was right. Life. Just going through life and knowing that you're able to affect as many people as you can with your words and your music, and it's just a good thing,
Al Green, believe it or not, as much as I like to do hip hop, I'm more of a soul listener. I'm a musician as well, and a singer. So the inspiration behind the music and the people that I look up to is so big to try to just stem it down to one person. I look up to everybody, what I'm saying? But I try to stay myself. I do stay myself.
A lot of artists that I look up to, but as for me being an artist, I'm more so in tune with myself and creating my own lane. I got a couple artists that I listen to, and I'm like, they're dope. The Kendrick Lamar's. I came up as a big, Outkast, Little Brother fan. You know what I mean? So those are guys that I look at.
You find out who you are as an artist by just shutting down everything and don't even think about inspiration. Just shut down everything. Don't listen to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then you really find out if you're an artist or not. Are you being a subject of what you're hearing? Are you being a subject of what you're listening to?
I love the verse. I don't know if Lilo's heard the verse yet.
I've never heard it.
But Lilo hasn't heard the verse because he's not really in tune with what's going on. But me personally,
I don't really listen to hip-hop, but I rap.
But anyways, I feel like the verse was definitely the hottest verse.
Hold up. Go ahead and finish.
Okay, he said all this. Now I need to come out with a diss. Where I look at it as I'm saying that, like,
I do remember.
exactly. Well, thank you. But what I'm saying is that he came out with a diss record. But no, people are taking it as he came out with a diss record. But I take it as he was basically telling niggas.
Tell her. We don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Just be aware and be in front of the radio and the speakers. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I was thinking about this the other day, and it's getting to the point where it's a little bit harder, because you got people around you that support you and stuff like that. But it's getting a little harder, to try to distinguish, where you're trying to be, and then like actually live in the right now. You know what I mean? So I just take it one day at a time.
Hey man, I work in a daycare at the kids. At the nighttime. For at least 10 years, I've been gigging. At least 10 years. I started out as an artist, then I migrated into a guitarist for other artists. And after that, I was able to join with a couple more fellas and got a band. Me and him already have OneWayTicket cracking. I mean, just doing all kind of different stuff. So, but besides that, like, double life is so understandable and comprehensive to me. Because I mean, from here to here, it's one thing, and from there until the next day, it's a total different.
You just gotta, you gotta take it one day at a time, you know. If you get trapped and caught up in that, you know what I mean, then you're not focused on what you need to do. OneWayTicket Music at www.soundcloud.com/OneWayTicket Music. You can also check out our single on iTunes. It's called Moving On.
OneWayTicket. It don't get no better. Ain't trying to be nobody else. Doing our own thing, and we don't know what's coming next. We're still learning our inspirations.
Hey, but I thought you was about to spit a freestyle.
Nah, you know, I don't do that. I'm not Jay-Z or Wayne. You know, but you know.
They could be like, yo,
But for real though,
trees, bananas, nothing. In the room, surrounded by the four walls, rising to the top, realizing that I can't fall. Faith won't allow it, the devil probably doubt it. Can't help but try, but I hopped up on the good foot. You take a look and you will see a change.